Hey, what's up, everybody? Just wanted to drop another video today. This one, I just wanted to talk a little bit about Joe Biden's. He took a pretty bad spill yesterday when I can't remember where he was, but there was a like a pretty big step that he was gonna try to step down from, and he just kind of either didn't see it or he missed it. But either way, he took a pretty bad spill. This wasn't like a funny little stumble where, like he fell up, like when he kind of fell up the plane stairs a little bit. Sorry, just gotta adjust the camera there. But when he fell up the stairs, but then, he didn't like, it's not like he fell up the stairs and then like, came back down. Like he just kind of like stayed up at the top and kind of stumbled a little bit and then he was fine. But this one, he just was like walking like this and then just boom. Thank God he didn't hit his head. I mean, if this was a different fall, this would have been a very different and scary outcome for sure. Um, I hope he's okay. I mean, he got up after a couple guys came over and helped him, and he seemed like he was okay. So I hope he is. Um, this is not some sort of anti-democrat, pro-Republican. I'm just talking about the fact that the president of the United States is not mentally or physically capable of doing his job. Like we need someone. I mean, it looks like he didn't even see or notice that the step was there. I mean, this guy's cognitive function is not where it needs to be. Um, and in my opinion, Joe Biden should be retired, a retiree, living the life of a retiree, even though, like every other ex-president, they don't deserve it. But I'd rather him, just be living, spending time with his wife, his grandkids, the rest of his family, kind of just living out the rest of his life peacefully without having to, endure the physical and mental pressures of being a president of the United States. Um, so yeah, it's just really not a good situation. A lot of people think it's funny. Okay, you can laugh at it if you want, but it's not good when we're at the state where the most powerful man in the world, quote unquote. Uh, I mean, this is the third time he's fallen down. So I mean, this isn't a good sign. Now, if something were to happen to him where this was more of a serious fall, where he was hurt very badly or worse, if it ends up being worse than a very bad injury, which means death, that means Kamala Harris is the president. And you're talking about the most unpopular vice president, I think, in the history of the vice presidency. So this is not going to be good. I almost can't wait for the 2024 election, but I also can because it's going to be an absolute shit show again. And it's probably going to be a rematch of Biden and Trump if Biden stays healthy enough. And then that's just a nightmare. No one wants to see that. I've talked about that before. Um, this should be a clear sign to everyone voting for the Democratic Party. You need to find a new leader. He's not the right guy. You've got other options out there, good options. Marianne Williamson's a good option. RFK Jr. is a great option. As I've talked about at length, I'm going to continue to talk about that as well as he makes his push to become the next president of the United States. Um, and as for, Kamala Harris, I mean, she was, I believe, the most, not only the most unpopular vice president, but I believe when she ran in her own home state, out of the Democrats that ran there, she finished seventh. I mean, nobody likes her. I mean, she talks to people like they are five, and like I said, she's way more unpopular than even Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden's approval rating was only like 35, 38% the last time I checked. That's not good. Hers is significantly less. I believe it was in the high 20s, low 30s. So I mean, this is definitely not good. Um, it's kind of shocking, even though I'm not really shocked. It's still a bit shocking. Again, I hope he's okay. I'm glad he seemed to be okay. And hopefully, this next year and a half or so is his last uh, time as president because he just needs to retire off to the sunset somewhere and just live out the rest of his life, like I was saying earlier. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. I'm going to be dropping another video shortly. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe.